Oh, hey guys. So, I just kind of wanted to get on here and just like talk for a second. I'm sure that there is a lot of people who have struggled with anxiety, and that is something that I deal with on a daily basis, and it's been so bad lately. So, as I've said before, my fiance and I are getting married this weekend. And there's a lot of things that we're trying to do for our family, because I do have a 2-year-old stepson. And there's a lot that we're trying to do for our family to better our lives and better be in a better financial position to help raise him. And so right now, I'm just like struggling really bad. And I'm really anxious about what's going on in our life right now. So just kind of a little bit, and I'll do another video that kind of goes more into detail on like, my life and what exactly is going on, but just kind of like a real quick summary. I'm supposed to be going to school here in 2 weeks, and right now I have a full-time job working at a daycare, and I love my kids, and I love my co-teacher. They're all my kids drive me crazy some days, but I love them. And I just can't, not that I make bad money working where I work, but it's really hard to support our family with how much money I bring in. And with my fiance, currently he's not working with all this stuff going on with COVID and everything. He has been kind of in and out of work, and he'll work when he can and whenever they need him, but he just recently got let go from his job because it's just a lot of stupid stuff. I feel like he wasn't in the wrong, but it just stresses me out. If the one and only thing I stress the most about is finances, I want to make sure that our family is taken care of and that we have the things that we need. Maybe not everything we want, but we at least have the things we need. And with me going back to school and him not having a job, it was going to be really basically impossible. Unless he found a job where he was making $80,000+ a year, there's no way that I would be able to quit my job and go to school full time and expect everything to be okay at home, and that's just not how it was going to turn out. So I've just kind of been thinking over everything for a while, and I keep going back and forth between staying and working and going to school. And so I made the decision today that I'm going to stay and work, but I can't stay where I'm at. I need to find a job that pays a little bit more than what I am making now. And like I said, it's not bad money for a daycare. It's actually on the higher side for being a daycare teacher, but it's still hard. Like, I still live paycheck to paycheck, and we do kind of have a lot of bills that we are having to pay for and stuff. Like, we have a brand new car that we have to pay for, and we've got our credit card bills, our phone bills, all that, bare necessity stuff. And so I'm going to push off going to school for a year, and I'm going to focus on making sure that my family's taken care of, because I believe that there are certain things that only men can do, and there are certain things that only women can do, and I do believe that there are things that we both can do, but one of the things that I believe is something that both partners take on is the financial responsibility. It would be like, we've both talked about it, and I do want to be a stay-at-home mom one day whenever we have our own kids, because my stepson goes back and forth right now, and we don't have him like full-time. He's with his mom most of the time, but when we have kids of our own, I don't want to put them in daycare for my own personal reasons, and I may get into that in a different video. But basically, right now, I see that it's best that both of us are working and pulling in as much money as we can and paying on things and putting money into the savings account. We're trying to renovate our home that we're living in, and there's just a lot of stuff that we have to take care of right now that kind of makes it almost impossible for me to go back to school. Although in the long run, me going to school will actually better our financial status a whole lot. I will be making like probably roughly 10 times more than what I'm making right now with the job I want to go into, which is music therapy. And it would help out so much. But for 2.5 years we would struggle really bad unless within those 2.5 years he found a job that, like I said, was paying him $80+ a year. But just right now it doesn't look like it's happening. So it just kind of stresses me out. And you know, I know that everybody at some point will deal with it in their life, or most people. I don't want to say everybody. Most people will deal with that in their lifetime. But I just kind of wanted to be transparent with you guys real quick and just kind of like talk a little bit about like what we're going through, and yeah, just kind of just be vulnerable with you guys. So hit that like button if you at any point in this video understand what we're struggling with right now. And hit that subscription button for future videos. Like I said, I want to get to the point where I'm eventually in my degree and I can talk about like what exactly I'm going through, and also just kind of, you know, like I'm doing now, just day-to-day stuff of like posting about the wedding or what I'm dealing with in my personal life. So yeah, just hit that subscription button and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.